What is up guys, Shinchi42 here. In today's video of Rise of Kingdoms, I'm going to be talking about Kingdom versus Kingdom, or the Lost Kingdom. So in this video, I am going to be helping you guys out and giving you guys some information how you can be successful and be competitive in Kingdom versus Kingdom. Even if you are a free-to-play player, you can be very successful by following some of the tips and guides that I'm going to be sharing to you guys. So if you guys want to see more content about Kingdom versus Kingdom approaches, guides, and participation for this channel, make sure you guys subscribe and turn the notification on, and I'll see you guys in the video. For stage 1 of the Kingdom versus Kingdom event, you are going to be defeating barbarians in the kingdom. Now, a new breed of barbarians are going to appear. They are going to be stronger, they're going to be more ferocious, and the governors that have defeated them are going to be discovering that they carry mysterious scraps of parchments. These parchments will contain some miraculous drawings, so they're gonna be very unique. It's gonna be juicy because it's gonna be very interesting. What kind of drawings are these, and how are these going to help you to succeed in the Kingdom versus Kingdom event? So there's going to be a new unit called Marauders. Now, I hope I am saying that correctly and not butchering it. So once you defeat these Marauders, they're going to drop this worn leather satchels, which is going to contain some scraps of parchments. So with these scraps of parchments, you will use these to convert it for a kingdom supply. So you will need 7 to convert for 1 kingdom supply. So with this kingdom supply also, you're going to be receiving really good rewards. So each time you exchange this set of parchments to your kingdom supplies, right, you will receive individual crusade points and earn kingdom crusade points for your kingdom as well. At the end, all of the unused ones, they're not going to be useful to you guys, so make sure that you guys consume everything. So if you are short by one, make sure you get that last one and at least convert that for some rewards. So here's the catch, guys. You will need to collect 7 unique scrap of parchments for you to convert this scrap of parchments to a kingdom supply chest. So you need 7 of these. So you need 1 of each for you to convert that for a kingdom supply chest, and then you can obtain some abundant rewards. So tip here, guys, that you guys should really remember is that you're going to obtain 5,000 points per complete set of scrap of parchments. So for this stage 1 event, you're going to really be using a lot of your action points. So I hope you guys have been saving up those action points. And I want to give you another tip here is that you should be buying, if you can buy, should be buying the Treasure of Kings, because this Treasure of Kings will contain some action points. And also, if you are not a spender, you should always be doing your daily quest, because on the daily quest, you're also going to be obtaining some action points. And another way for you to obtain a lot of these action point recovery potions is to join a very active alliance that does a lot of barbarian forts, because you will gain these action point recovery from that alliance gift by defeating barbarian forts. So make sure you guys are paying attention on your barbarian forts when you guys defeat them. After that, you're going to see that you will have some action point recovery from your alliance chest. I think that's the way you get it. I don't think you get it from by purchasing for your from your whales. I don't think the whales, when they have that golden chest, you can get some action point recovery there. Maybe you can get the 500 ones, but maybe I'm not sure. But let me know in the comment section below if you can actually get some action point recovery by buying those bundles in the game. But I do know 100% that you can get action point recovery by defeating barbarian forts. So join an active alliance and collect these action points. So in this event, you really need to consume a lot of action points and defeat these Marauders. So by defeating these Marauders, this is the best way for free-to-play players to participate, because you're only using your action points for this event. So using approximately about 30,000 action points will grant you a lot of rewards for this event. So guys, you guys should be preparing for yourself in here for getting into the Kingdom versus Kingdom stage 1. Make sure that you guys have a lot of action points recovery, so you guys are very well prepared, so that when you guys get in here, you're set here and you're just going to be focusing your zoning in and just defeating these new kinds of barbarians, or new breeds of barbarians. So my advice for a lot of the players here, especially if you are a free-to-play player, this is the time for you guys to shine and show how you guys are real grinders for this game, and just play your way through it. pour your heart into it and show your kingdom that you're the best. Here we go, guys. Stage 2 here. Now, for stage 2, it is kind of like the MGE event, Mightiest Governor event, where you have to train units. So by training units, you will gain some points. And as you guys can see, for tier 1 units, you will get 1 point. For tier 2, 2 points, 3, 4 points, and then tier 4 units, you get 8 points. But there's a massive gap there from tier 4 to tier 5 units. You will gain 20 points for training tier 5 units. So there is about 12 points gap there from tier 4 to T5. So it's ridiculous how big of a wide of a gap it is, but it does cost a lot to get into T5. So maybe that is the reasoning behind it, because you know, you just don't want to give out that perk having that T5 and you have such a low points for having a T5. So there is a big perk for the spenders here for training for in this event for training troops. So for the free-to-play player and the moderate spenders that are going to be sitting at the tier 4 units, you guys are going to be only gaining 8 points. But I do still encourage you guys to train troops in this event, because in Kingdom versus Kingdom, you're not only just looking at your individual points, you're also looking at the overall points for your kingdom. To showcase your kingdom, you should be trying to train as much troops as you can for this event. But I do want to tell you guys, don't push yourself in here, guys. Don't be sad, don't be depressed if you guys can't push as much troops as you guys can. Just do your best and push as much troops that you can allow yourself to get to where you guys can be. Don't don't try to expect your expectation to be as high as the pay to win players, because you're not going to get there if you're only free to play or a moderate spender. For the pay to win players, I do encourage that you guys are going to be spending money in this event and really to train a lot of troops, because this is the best way for you guys to gain a lot of points, especially if you have tier 5 units. Now, I don't know how much it's going to cost you guys to train tier 5 units with full barracks, level 25 barracks, because I am not there yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be a lot. But, watch what you guys spend. Like I always advise you guys this on my videos, to watch what you guys spend. At the end of the day, this is a video game, and you guys should watch what you guys spend on the video game. Make sure that you guys can only spend the money that you guys can for your monthly budget. But I'm assuming if you're a real whale, the budget's probably nothing for you. So that's my advice. This is a good event for the spenders, but not so good for the free-to-play players, in my opinion. So stage 3 here, guys, it's going to be the Marauder Encampments. So you have to defeat the Marauder Encampments. This is like Barbarian forts. So this is very similar to King of Tribes. Now, you can only rally these Marauder Encampments, and the only players that are going to be gaining some individual Crusader points are the ones who are participating in the rally. So if you're not participating in the rally, you're not going to obtain some individual Crusade points. The more Alliance defeat these encampments, the more kingdom points you guys are going to get. So you guys have to showcase your activity, your engagement into rallying these encampments, so that you can showcase your kingdom. So by defeating the Marauder Encampments, you're going to get 1,500 points. Now, I want to give you guys a little bit of a tips here, guys. So if you're an alliance leader, you guys should designate some of the players to be your rally captains. So you want to have these rally captains that will have 2 million rally capacity, so that you can engage with more players joining into that rally, so that a lot of players can gain more points. So there should be players having their own role that are going to be focusing strictly on increasing their castle size. But majority of your whales that are going to be having T5, they should have that castle that is level 25, because that's part of the requirements. Another thing that you guys should start focusing on if you guys are in the early stages of the game is to focus on developing your barbarian commanders. So these are going to be the commanders that are going to have more barbarian damage that they can inflict, such as like Lohar, Boudica, Minamoto, Tao Tao, Belisarius. So these commanders, something that you guys should be working towards into, so that you can benefit out of this event. So if you are a pay-to-win player, when you're doing a rally, so you should be really working towards your Minamoto and Tao Tao, so you can get the maximum amount of damage that you guys can inflict into these barbarians or neutral units. So that's something that you guys should be working towards into, and getting into that peacekeeping talent tree. So those are some of the tips that I want to provide you guys, and I hope they have been very, very helpful to you guys, and I hope that you guys succeed. I mean, this is a fun event. A lot of us have been waiting for this Kingdom versus Kingdom, and it's finally here. Less than a year since the global launch, and it's amazing. We've gone through a lot of ups and downs in this game already, And here we go. This is another big event and bigger than the Ark of Osiris. So I hope you guys are going to be very fortunate and be lucky. And remember, this game is still a marathon. This game can go all the way for a long time. And if you're not winning in your first event of the Kingdom versus Kingdom, don't feel down about it. Don't feel that you have lost already. Just focus on your game. Find an enjoyment on that, in your game, and just enjoy it every day, and then just wait for it because everything can shift again. You never know when things are going to shift around. So one kingdom can be on the top, but maybe the next season they're not going to be on the top. So who knows, right? Just put your foot down and just be stable there. Build a foundation with your members, build a foundation with your players, and just keep them engaged and active and keep them playing, and then just enjoy the game. But anyway, good luck to you guys. I'm just rambling here now. Peace out.